Why is Amazon FBA the best business model? Well, okay, it might not be the best business model, but who can really say what business model is better than the next? In this video, I do want to explain why I personally really enjoy the Amazon business model and why you might too. Let's go. What is up, Prestige fam, and welcome back to the Prestige Amazon FBA YouTube family. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. Consider subscribing if you're interested in anything Amazon FBA, as I release videos twice a week just for the Prestige fam. Who am I? I'm a 7-figure Amazon FBA seller, and I've been selling on the Amazon platform as a private label seller for a few years now, so definitely consider subscribing if you're interested in anything Amazon FBA related. If you guys do have a Facebook, definitely check out the growing Facebook group. We've just passed over 800 members, so we're growing pretty quickly and we're super active. So check it out at the Prestige Amazon FBA Mastermind on Facebook, or there's a link down below directly to that. And if you guys have an Instagram, I post daily content on Instagram as well. You can find that at the official Andy Lamb again down below. And if you guys do want a cheat sheet, and if you guys are just starting out, or if you guys want some extra tips, definitely check out the cheat sheet down below for 2020. And the last thing is, if you guys are interested in a free 30-minute coaching call, definitely stay till the end of this video to figure out how you can be entered into winning that. Without further ado, let's dive into it. So I know most of the internet haters right now and the internet trolls might be getting ready to type like, this guy's just trying to sell you the dream, this guy's just trying to sell Amazon FBA and get you guys started. Well, I mean, honestly, it has no positive, I have no incentive of doing so. This is just a video for why I personally love the business model and why you might too. Again, this does not apply to everyone, and this is just from my personal experience, so this hopefully will let you take away something if you guys are looking to start the Amazon FBA business, or you guys have already started and find these other tips beneficial. For one, I personally love the Amazon FBA business because it is an actual business and a business that you own nonetheless. Some people don't really consider Amazon FBA private labeling as a business, but you guys, if you guys have to do taxes every year, I would definitely consider it a business. So personally, it's always been a dream of mine to be able to own something of my own, especially something that generates me a good income. I don't know about you guys, again, but for me personally, this is something that I've always wanted to pursue, always something that I wanted to have, and owning a brand that people actually want to purchase from has always been a big dream of mine, and Amazon FBA private labeling has been able to do that, and it allows everybody to be able to do that without any special skill sets. And I would highly recommend it, because if you're looking for a change out of your 9-to-5 position like I personally was, it's a great option. I like to say this all the time, people looking into getting into the Amazon space, but if you're looking to create a business and you're tired of working for somebody else to build their business, it's good to be able to utilize your own time to build something for yourself and not for somebody else. And that's probably one of the biggest reasons why I love owning my own personal business, income generating business. Another reason why I personally love the Amazon FBA private labeling business model is specifically because of how flexible it is. A common question that I get, and a question that I'll address later on in another video, is how much time does Amazon FBA actually take? A lot of people are diving into this business model looking for something extremely passive and something that they can just put on the back burner and not really have to think about. Yes, that is kind of true, and it really depends person to person. For some people, you could put in an hour or two a day or an hour or two a week, to just let it flow. There's a lot of work to begin the actual business, but once it's actually established, it really depends on you. You can spend anywhere up to 1 to 2 hours a week to over 8 hours a day. For me personally, I am in full-time scale mode, as well as other things, including putting out YouTube content for you guys. But it really just depends on what you're trying to accomplish. With me personally, I spend a lot of time on my Amazon FBA business because that's first and foremost my personal, my main stream of income, one of my only streams of income. but it's extremely important to be able to consistently learn and constantly learn what's new, what's changing with things like Amazon's terms of services, any potential changes with Amazon's algorithms, what's working, what's not working, how to gain reviews faster, things like that. It just pays to be constantly learning and adapting with the Amazon business model, as well as putting in the time to scale. If you're trying to scale as quickly as possible, that does take time as well. As you guys may know, product research does take a lot of time, so it's important to be able to do your due diligence, spend the time observing the data, things like that. So it really depends situation to situation. It can take a lot of time, it can take as little time as you want. It's just extremely flexible, and it's a big reason why I love the Amazon FBA business model. Now, with this flexibility comes freedom, and this is another reason why I obviously love the Amazon FBA business model. You can honestly be working and building your business, not only just doing the day-to-day observations, but you can also be building and scaling your business from anywhere in the world as long as you have Wi-Fi. There's an ongoing joke with my friends, and we like to call this Wi-Fi money, because as long as we have Wi-Fi, we're able to do our work, build out businesses, start new brands, businesses you can imagine, launch new products. The possibilities are endless as long as you have Wi-Fi. Whether you're in Las Vegas or Hawaii on a beach, as long as you have a hotspot or Wi-Fi connection, the opportunities are limitless, and you're able to have that freedom that you want and deserve with the business. And just to tag along with that thought of freedom, as mentioned, you can travel as long as you have Wi-Fi. You're able to build a business along the way. But not only can you travel, you can travel for free for the most part. So one of the biggest perks that I love about the Amazon FBA business model is leveraging credit card points. So one of the biggest things, and one of my favorite things to teach in my program, is to actually leverage these credit card points to allow you to travel for free. So one of the biggest things that you can do is, with your business, you run a lot of ads. Typically, you do run a lot of ads using the Amazon sponsored ads campaigns and their sponsored products platform. And with that, when you're charging to certain credit cards, you can leverage those points to use for free travel. And most of the times, you can get 3 times to 4 times the points with the use of ad spend. And that has allowed me to travel around the world frequently on the dime of my credit card companies. So it's extremely helpful, and it's an amazing perk that I love to use. So as an example, if let's say you're spending, eventually when you scale your business, $500 to $1,000 a day on ads, if you can get that multiplier by 3 to 4 times and work some credit card magic, you do end up getting that free flights, sometimes round trip, for as little as 4,000, 5,000 points. So if you spend $1,000 a day on ads, multiply that out by 4x for certain credit cards, you do achieve a certain round trip flight, depending on where you go, for free, just for that day's worth of ad spend. So the more you spend, which you'll be wanting to spend anyway, because in sales you'll want to market no matter how big you are. That's just my personal opinion, and what I've been taught and what I've learned from other people. Even big companies like Coca-Cola, you see they still run ads even though everybody knows what Coke is. It's just a big part of sales, marketing in general. So I think the last big reason that I love the Amazon FBA business model is primarily because of the scalability, and this is probably the only reason why I actually teach it and why I've chosen to pursue it full-time. The scalability potential of Amazon FBA private labeling is extremely huge, and I've just seen that in the last few months of me personally leaving my 9-to-5 position and focusing on this full-time. You can see your business grow, I've seen as much as like 1,000% over the last few years for some other people. For me personally, I've grown it a few 100%, which is already a lot in my personal opinion. So I'm excited to see where the rest of the year goes, and with the whole thing about coronavirus and the slowdowns, even with the slowdowns, I've seen such a huge increase. So the scalability potential of Amazon FBA is pretty crazy, as mentioned, and I use this example often. But if you can launch a product that does like $10,000 in revenue and you have like 25 to 30% profit margin, you can imagine how much you will be making if you scale that business up to 10 products, and you know, $10,000 could be on the lower end of what you could be actually selling, or the amount you could be actually selling. So it's extremely important to keep that in mind and keep that, you know, mindset of how fast you can grow the business, because the potential is definitely there and a lot of people see it. That's why so many people are skeptical of the Amazon FBA business. Like, a lot of people see it as a scam. If it personally was a scam, I would not be making these videos showing you guys and making videos for tips and things like that. It just wouldn't be worth my time, because there's a lot of potential and a lot of people just need to take that step into actually trying the business model and, you know, seeing how it works. It's not a pyramid scheme. It's not MLM, multi-level marketing and things like that. So you're growing your own business, you're selling your own products, you're having somebody else, you're having Amazon fulfill it. So there's huge potential in it. And it's very hands-off, which allows for the scalability of the business. So another big reason why I personally just love the business. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys have any questions, as always, leave them down in the comments below. If you guys are interested in that free 30-minute coaching call, definitely like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below #PrestigeAmazonFBA. Again, hopefully you guys enjoyed that video and was helpful. If you guys are thinking about joining the Amazon FBA business model, definitely consider all of these, as well as, you know, all of the useful information on YouTube as well. I am personally glad I took that leap, so hopefully you guys will be able to do so too. But until next time, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.